Good morning and happy Wednesday, everybody. It's cold here in Florida again. It's cold again. I woke up this morning because one of my arms wasn't under the covers and it was freezing. So it woke me up. But I did go to Starbucks. And I did get an iced vanilla latte. Only one I can get that's sugar-free. They used to have lots of sugar-free syrups. They dropped them all. All is left is vanilla, which is still good, but not as good as the sugar-free caramel. I used to love that one. So I'm Sue. This is my channel, and for all of you who have been subbies for a while, thank you very much for coming back to see what I may have for you. And I know I have a few newbies, and thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I so appreciate that. I love the feedback, positive or negative. Positive or negative, because you know what? I learn something new all the time from things that people tell me. So I love that. I love that. It may take me a couple of days to get back and reply, but I promise you I read every single comment that you write and will reply to them all. We'll reply to all of them. So how's your week been going? I had a pretty good one so far. I haven't done a whole heck of a lot, but Saturday, my son and I went to the other side of Florida, to the Atlantic coast side. Oh, we had a great time. We took all back roads to get there because Highway 4 here in Florida is, I can't say the word, but it is a mess. And it's the road that leads to Disney and also to the other side of the state, the only highway that does this. So it is filled with trucks and crazy drivers, and there's accidents all the time. I hate that road. Absolutely hate that road. So I won't take it. If I can avoid it, I do not go on 4. It's horrible. So we took all of these back roads through the country. It was beautiful. It took us a little longer to get there, about 3 hours, I guess. And it was a lot of fun. Met up with my good friend Denise, picked her up. We went to lunch. We went to Chili's, which is where we went last time we did this, and we met up with Denise. And we went to Chili's, which was the same. We sat in the same exact booth, and we had the same waitress. It was like old home week in our little corner in the bar area. It was fun. It was fun until we left. Oh my gosh, maybe I shouldn't even be admitting this. But Denise got out of the booth. I was sitting on the inside. She was sitting on the outside. My son was on the other side. So Denise got out and started walking towards the door. And my son got up and was picking up a few things off the table and going. And then I went last. Well, I forgot that our booth was up on a platform about 6 inches high, I guess. I fell. Yep, fell flat on my butt. It was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. I'm fine. My ego may be hurt a little bit, but I'm okay. There was a wife and husband right across from us sitting at the bar, and he jumped out of his chair and got behind me and put his arms under my arms, and I held my hands out to my son and they picked me up. It was so embarrassing. Oh my gosh. I was laughing about it that day. The only thing I was upset about was we all had to-go drinks, and they put them in these styrofoam cups, which I don't like at all. And my thumb went right through my cup. And I had soda everywhere. Soda all over my shirt and my pants, and we were going to Hobby Lobby after that, and was like, I don't want to go in Hobby Lobby looking like this, but I did anyway. I did anyway. So that was that. So we had a nice visit with Denise. We brought her back home and we took our 3-hour ride back home. So it was a long day because we left at 7:30 in the morning and got home around 6 o'clock at night. But it was fun. I had a really great time and I love spending time with my son. Love spending time. We do not have a problem talking. Unlike my other two sons where it would be like pulling teeth to have a conversation. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Other than that, I haven't done a whole heck of a lot this week. Did some crocheting because I've been doing, I'm looking for my tissue box because it's so cold it makes my nose want to run. It's so cold. I don't know why. That woke me up this morning. The cold. Anyhow, it's been a week of testing. Testing. Oh my goodness. I've tested 1, 2, 3, 4 different items this week. So that's the gist of my crocheting, was getting these finished for the designers. My sister called me. I guess she called me over the weekend. I don't remember. Maybe Monday. I don't remember. And she placed another order with me. 6 items. 6. So the alligator I showed you last week, she bought it. And the otter I showed the week before, holding the heart, she bought it. Oh, there was something else that I had made already. Oh, and I had a little purple baby dragon. I've made several of those and sold them. Well, she bought that. And then she ordered a unicorn, a Pokemon, and a dragon, a bigger dragon. So which makes me keep on my toes. She's 89. I know I've told you this before. She's 89, sharp as a whip. And we talked for quite a while. And then she says, we need to hang up because you need to get to work on my stuff. She kills me. So I did. So I made the unicorn first. I sold one of these at my last market at the school. I've sold several, I don't know, 4 or 5 of these. And all the same colors. Everybody wants them this color, the colors that I did on this. So I'll show you that first because it's not part of the testing. So here's my little unicorn. How cute is that? I love this in this colored yarn. This is a Bernat yarn. I don't know if it's Bernat Baby or not, but it's nice and soft and easy to work with. Easy to work with. And the only place I could find it before, and I'm not sure if they have it at Joann's now. I haven't seen it at Michael's, but the only place I could get it was Walmart. So one time I went to Walmart, I bought like 3 skeins of it so I would have it because I like it so much. So now I have no more unicorns for my little market I have in about 10 days. But that's my little unicorn. I'm thinking of putting, and I've done this before a couple of times, not too often, but I'm thinking of putting a little chain here with a little unicorn or butterfly or something. I think I did that on one of my cats because the white is just so blah that I like to put a little something there. So I may put a little necklace on it just to make it a little, give it a little something something. So what do you think of my little unicorn? Isn't it cute? This is Sweet Snuggles. It was horrendous. The whole skein I tried to pull from the middle, and that was a disaster. We ended up with a giant yarn barf. And then I found 3 ends. What's wrong with these yarn companies? What's wrong with them? 3 ends. I still haven't found the correct end to that skeiny yarn. I got so fed up with it, I just threw it on a shelf and said, I'll tackle this when I have the patience to figure it all out. I'm probably going to have to roll it all in a ball. But anyhow, this is my little unicorn. She's been very popular. She's been very popular with people. Look at the back. She's got the curls and the little tail. They have you twist these together. I don't like that. So I just leave them loose. I just leave them loose. That would be fine if you had 2 colors and you wanted to mix 2 colors, but with this variegated pastel yarn, I don't think it's needed. I don't think it's needed. So her great-granddaughter likes the color pink, and that's why I made the feet pink on this one. Cutie, cutie, cutie. Cutie. Love it. I love it. So then I was asked to test. 2 people asked me to test for them, and one put up a test. Well, actually, she did ask me to test something too. Yes. So one of her, she did 2 tests this week, and one of them I applied for on Instagram, and the other one she asked me if I wanted to test it. So, of course, I said yes to all of those. And the little teeny one I'm going to show you by ScarletGardenCrochet. She asked me if I would test for her. I believe this is going to be a free pattern on Instagram. And I'll put info in the description below. If I don't have a direct link to the item itself, I'll give you their page that you can go to and search for it, because maybe some of these are not up yet. I'm pretty sure a couple of them are not up yet, but I'll look and see what information I can find for you. So let's do the one from Beth, who is Scarlet Garden Crochet. She contacted me and asked me if I would test this for her. She's in some kind of collab on Instagram, where there's going to be several people doing little, I think they're going to be all Valentine type items, small little items. And this is small. This is small. I believe I made this one with Parfait Chunky. And I think it's cute. I think it's adorable. Just a cute little thing that you can give someone on Valentine's Day. So it's this little kitty heart. Isn't that cute? This is his tail, or her tail. But look how cute that is. Look at the nose and some little whiskers. Not difficult to make. Not difficult to make. Fortunately, the heart that was on the otter was very, very similar to this heart. So I already had an idea, because when I was making the one for the otter, I had no idea what I was doing. It took me a little bit to figure it out. So I had an easy time with this. But isn't that adorable? So that's by Scarlet Garden Crochet on Instagram. And I'll put a link to her channel or her page below. Cute in the back. It's just a little tail. I like to wrap it around. And I might actually make a couple of these. Not many. I don't want to make much Valentine stuff, because I only have that one little market at the coffee shop coming up, and I'm not expecting a whole heck of a lot of traffic there. So maybe I'll make one more of these. And I did want to have the otter as a Valentine thing, only because it was holding a heart. So I may make one of those again. We'll see. We'll see. That's coming up, not this Sunday, a week from Sunday, the 26th. So that was my first test. Cutie, cutie, cutie. Cutie, cutie, cutie. I'm still cold. I'm still cold. So then I applied to become a tester for Stacy Makes. and that's appletree_Stacy Makes on Instagram. And because I loved this, she did another set of sitting birds. And in this package, she had a cardinal, a seagull, a mallard, and a pelican. So if you buy, and this is up on her Etsy page now, so I will put a link below to that so you can go over. I love making these birds. The other one was a chicken, I'm going to forget now, a pigeon, and a chicken, a pigeon, and a penguin. So she's now got 7 birds, sitting birds, and I made the cardinal. I chose the cardinal because it was different. It was different, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And the saying is, when a cardinal appears, angels are near. Don't get to see cardinals very often. Got little tail feathers. How cute is that? What did I use for this? I used Bernat. I used Bernat yarn, and I'm still picking fuzzies off of it. I used Bernat blanket for this one. And I put some gold eyes on him. Isn't it pretty? Isn't it pretty? It's a good size, decent size. And he's nice and chunky. Chunky, chunky. Chunky birdie. Cool, right? Love it. Love it. Easy to make. Easy to do. Great patterns. Great patterns. So if you like birds, these last patterns that she put out on her Etsy page are awesome. Because you get more than one. You get 3 in the first one and 4 in the second one. And well worth the cost to have those different birds to be able to make. And I really do enjoy making them. I do enjoy making them. So then she asked me if I would be willing to test something else for her. And when I saw it, I just knew I had to do it because it's a little squirrel. Nick, look what I made, Nick. Nick sent me a Christmas card with a squirrel on it. With all my squirrel adventures in my backyard. I love my little squirrels. They entertain me all day long. Because I have a big oak tree in my backyard. And from where I sit in the family room, and that's where I crochet, I have a perfect view to that tree. And I watch these squirrels all day long, chasing each other around the tree, coming in the yard, coming into my lanai now and again. Drives my dog nuts. Drives him nuts. But how cute is this? I see a little fuzz on that too. How cute is that little squirrel? Get that fuzz tail. Ah, too cute. Too cute. And I didn't know what to do for eyes on it. And this was the first one I tested. So I just took these because I wanted them to show up. And I was afraid just putting black on them wouldn't look so great. But I think they look fine. They look fine. And I used a little. This one I made out of Parfait Chunky. And that's why it came out so little. I love that tail. Do you love that tail? This is faux fur yarn from Michaels. And like I said, Parfait Chunky. And I think she called for a 4.5 size hook to use with Parfait Chunky. And he came out so little and so cute. So cute. Little squirrel. Or as we call them here, squirtles. Because that's what my grandsons used to call them when they were real little, squirtles. So I'll say to Ted, my dog, any afternoon, you want to feed the squirtles? I buy, this is crazy, I know. I buy sunflower seeds, bags of sunflower seeds, shelled, so they don't have to break them apart, because heaven forbid those babies have to work that hard to get that little seed inside that shell. And every few days, I'll go and just throw out a few seeds around the tree so they can have something to eat other than acorns. Because there's 5 billion acorns in my backyard from the hurricane. So if I just say to Ted, Ted, you want to go feed the squirrels? Oh, he goes nuts. Runs to the door. He knows exactly what it means. Knows exactly what it means. He runs out there, and of course he can't catch one. He's never fast enough. I'm sorry, but I'm not editing the video because my nose is cold. So I made another one last night. I made another squirrel last night. Squirrels here in Florida, or at least the ones in my yard, are brown. But my squirrels up in Rhode Island, where I grew up, were gray. So I wanted to make a gray one. So this one I made a little bit bigger. This one I did with Sweet Snuggles. This is new yarn that I just bought not too long ago. And I like this gray. It's called Ash. Ugh. Oops, sorry about that. I kicked the camera. Yeah, Sweet Snuggles, I believe, or Home Swim, one or the other. And it's called Ash. And what's nice about this pattern is you just need one color yarn and then a little bit of fur to put around the tail. So easy, easy, easy. Nice, easy pattern to follow. So him, I did give black eyes because they show up better on him. Just put a little highlight of white with white worsted weight yarn, just so it shows up a little more. And I made his nose black. Look at that tail. Is that too cute? Look at that. I love it. I love this. Isn't that too cute? Now, I don't think she's released this yet. So what I will do is put a link to her Etsy channel below. And I believe it's going to go up Friday or Saturday. I'm not sure. But if I find out what day it's being released, I'll put that date down there too. But at least you'll have a link to her Etsy page if you want to make little squirrels. How too cute. How too cute. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And you can do anything you want with the tail. You can bring it all up over his back if you want, or I don't know. When I see my squirrels out there, they tend to be this way. Halfway on their back and then curled. Cute. I love this. Love this. Love this, love this. Okay. So I have one more test to do that I did. One more. I love this thing. Oh gosh. So Robin, our good friend Robin, if you watched her video on Sunday, she showed you a new pattern that she would be coming out with. Now she asked me to test it. And through this whole thing, I was just cracking up. I made it yesterday and I still crack up every time I look at it. I think it's so funny, but so much fun. Just so much fun. And just had to do it. But I kept having a problem with yarn. I really wanted to use a variegated yarn, but I just couldn't find the right color combinations, or I would start crocheting and the yarn was tight and I didn't want to make this so giant with the blanket yarn, because a lot of my variegated yarn and Bernat blanket is the old kind, so it's really thick and more difficult to work with. And I was talking to Robin and telling her that, it's a hard time. Can't decide. And she kept going, pink, make it pink, make it pink. So, okay. I finally realized she wanted me to make a pink one. So I made a pink one. Wait till you see this. He's so cute. This is Mona Brown Monkey. And it's a take on the leggy frogs that we were all making. But it's not a leggy frog. It's Look how big it is. It doesn't even fit my camera. Look at this. Ah, isn't it too funny? Well, when it came to time to put, it's got a long tail. Got to be careful with this tail because if you forget it, I won't even go there. But when it came time to put eyes on it, I just couldn't put regular colored eyes on it. It just was so whimsical to me. To others, it may not be, but to me, it was just such a whimsical little pattern that I knew I had to put funny eyes on it. I knew it. So I dug through my stuff and found these and put these eyes on it, and it just made me chuckle all the more. And I think, personally, made it more appealing. I think others will laugh at it too. So I think Robin's got a winner with this one. Easy to make. Easy to make. Everything is crocheted in except the muzzle. That's the only thing you sew on. You have the option of sewing the ears on if you want. I didn't. I just crocheted them in. No problem, as you can see. And the arms are sewed in, the legs are sewed in, the tail sewed in. I'm sorry, crocheted in. They're all crocheted in. So how cute is that? I told her this is like a lovey, you know, with the long limbs and the long legs and a long tail. This could be a lovey. So if I had if I had embroidered the eyes on, it'd be perfect for a baby, I think. What do you think? I think this is adorable. I think it's absolutely adorable. I had a blast making it. I was chuckling the whole way. It was just cracking me up. I was so happy she talked me into the pink because it made it so much easier. Because by the time I decided on the pink, I already had the muzzle ears made. And I didn't want to have to put these aside and start all over from scratch again. So I told her, I said, all right, I can see you want me to make a pink one. I will make a pink one. It's so cute. It's so cute. Got my little monkey bell. Ah, too funny. Too funny. So this is with Sweet Snuggles. Pink, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the name of it is, but I'm going to say pink. And then this is cream, I think. Same yarn. So it came out a little bit bigger because I think in her pattern she says to use Parfait Chunky. I didn't listen. I used this. All because I really wanted to do a variegated. So I'm sure I'll make another one and find something that goes together. And I don't care what color it is. I think they're just fun in whatever color. Whatever color. So, here's my Mona. It's my Mona. Cute, cute. Love it. Let me know what you think, because I think it's hysterical and as cute as can be. So, great tests this week. I love the Cardinal. I absolutely love the squirrels. The little heart cat is adorable. And just a cute little thing to give someone on Valentine's Day, don't you think? How cute is that? Just so cute. And Mona, love that. Love that plush. And of course, my little unicorn, one of my favorite things and one of my best sellers. One of my best sellers. So that's it. That's all I have for you. I hope you all have a wonderful, fantastic weekend. I have nothing planned. Football Sunday, I'm sure. But other than that, our Bucks lost Sunday night. That was too bad. Now I don't really care what happens in football because there's no team that I care about playing anymore. I just hope Kansas City loses. No offense to anybody. But I don't like Kansas City. The football team. Anyway, that's it. That's it. I do this all the time. I say I'm leaving and then I stop blabbing about something else again. So this time I am going. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. And remember to keep crocheting. Bye.